To find out more about what's going on between Armenia and Azerbaijan, we're joined by Ahmad Shahidov. He's the head of Azerbaijan Institute for Democracy and Human Rights, based in Baku, Azerbaijan. Ahmed, thank you for joining us today. I hope you're well.
Thank you for having me in your program.
Let's just get a little bit of background to remind our audience here. It's been around 6 months since the ceasefire agreement was signed between Baku and Armenia, ceding the territory of Karabakh back to Azerbaijan. But has the task of securing this region been a success in the meantime?
Yes, thank you for having me in your program. Greetings from Baku. As you mentioned, 6 months later after agreement signed between Armenia, Azerbaijan and Russian leaders on November 10, 2020, the tension in the region still remains because of we have some problems between Armenia and Azerbaijan. As you know, according to this agreement, the sides should exchange the prisoners of war, and it happened several times. And now Armenia accused Azerbaijan in keeping some Armenian prisoners of war, but they are captured after this agreement signed, on December. And Azerbaijan and these Armenian soldiers are subjected to court to trial because of their provocative acts against the Azerbaijani army. And the second problem is the mined areas, because after liberating these Karabakh and surrounded territories, we noticed that there are more than 100,000 mines in these liberated territories, and during last 6 months, more than 20 soldiers and civilians, Azerbaijani people, were died due to these mines. And Azerbaijan demands the map of these mined areas from Armenia, but official Yerevan still reject it. Another problem is Zangazur corridor. This is very actual
I was going to ask
problem.
about that, yeah.
Yes, this is a very actual topic in both Armenia and Azerbaijan. This topic has caused new discussions in the Armenian and Azerbaijani societies today. It has even added some tension to the already tense relations between the two countries. And last week, Azerbaijani President Ilham Aliyev spoke again on this subject, and touching upon the terms of the peace agreement signed between the leaders of Azerbaijan, Armenia and Russia on November 10, 2020, Ilham Aliyev spoke about Zangazur. And I would like to note once again that this issue, the issue of Zangazur corridor, is one of the most discussed issues in Azerbaijan and Armenia today. And Armenia is very concerned about this issue, because after the opening of the Zangazur corridor, Azerbaijan, which will have relations with Turkey, will increase its economic and political power, which worries the Armenians today. And the Armenian press and social networks talk and write about Zangazur almost every day. And there is a question, what are Armenians afraid of? The Armenian public fears that after the opening of the Zangazur corridor connecting Turkey and Azerbaijan, official Baku will make some territorial claims against these lands and start a new war for Zangazur in the next stage. As a result, Armenia will lose Zangazur. Even taking into account this concern in the Armenian society, the Armenian leadership, President Sargsyan and Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan from time to time visits the Zangazur, Armenian called it Syunik, Zangazur region, and meet with the local population and try to calm them down. Even Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan's motorcade, which was visiting Zangazur a few days ago, was stopped by locals and angry residents threw eggs at the Prime Minister's service car. And why are the local Armenians living in Zangazur so worried and nervous? And there are a number of reasons for this. Because The Zangazur region, which the Armenians call Syunik, is located on the state border with Azerbaijan, and now the Azerbaijani military is very close to that region and protects the state borders of the Republic of Azerbaijan. And local Armenians who see Azerbaijani soldiers and waving tricolor Azerbaijani flag every day continue to worry. And Azerbaijani President Ilham Aliyev's speech about Zangazur last week added to the anxiety and fear in Armenian society. But let's see, what did Ilham Aliyev say about Zangazur, that there was an agenda in Armenia. The people of Azerbaijan will return to Zangazur, which was taken from us 101 years ago, Azerbaijani President Ilham Aliyev said last week, and the President of Azerbaijan said that all necessary steps would be taken to ensure the national interest, and said that the opening of the Zangazur corridor also served the national interest of Azerbaijan. And we will implement the Zangazur corridor whether Armenia wants it or not. And if they want, we will solve it more easily. And if they do not want, we will solve it by force, Ilham Aliyev said during his interview. And as he said before, and during the war, voluntarily leave Azerbaijani land or we will evict you by force. That's what happened. And the fate of the Zangazur corridor will be the same.